This is the account of the heavens and the earth when they were created. At that time, no rain had fallen on the earth. There was no man to work the ground, so no plants or crops had yet grown in the fields. But a mist rose from the earth and watered the whole surface of the ground. Then the Lord God formed a man from the dust of the ground. He breathed into his nostrils the breath of life, and the man became a living being. The Lord God planted a garden in Eden, in the east, and there he put the man he had formed. In the garden were trees pleasing to the eye and good for food. In the middle of the garden stood the tree of life, and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. A river flowed out of Eden and divided into 4 branches: the Pishon, the Gihon, the Tigris, and the Euphrates. The Lord God placed the man in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it. And he said,
"You may eat freely from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. For on the day you eat from it, you will surely die."
The Lord God brought animals and the birds to Adam. Whatever Adam called each living creature, that was its name. But for Adam no suitable helper was found. So the Lord God caused him to fall into a deep sleep. He took one of his ribs and made a woman. And he brought her to the man. Adam said,
"This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh."
At that time, the man and his wife were naked, but they felt no shame. Now the serpent was more crafty than any of the wild animals. One day the serpent said to the woman,
Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?
The woman replied,
"We may eat the fruit from the trees in the garden, but God did say, 'You must not eat from the tree in the middle of the garden, and you must not touch it, or you will die.'"
The serpent said,
You will certainly not die, for when you eat it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
When the woman saw that the fruit looked good to eat, she took some and ate it. She also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate it. Then the eyes of both of them were opened. They realized they were naked. So they sewed fig leaves together and made coverings for themselves. Then they hid among the trees from the Lord God. But the Lord God called out,
"Adam, where are you?"
Adam answered,
"I heard you in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked, so I hid."
God said,
"Who told you that you were naked? Have you eaten from the tree that I commanded you not to eat from?"
But instead of confessing his sin, Adam shifted the blame.
"The woman you gave me, she gave me some fruit, and I ate it."
Then the Lord God said to the woman,
"What is this that you have done?"
Instead of admitting her wrongdoing, the woman also made an excuse.
"The serpent deceived me, so I ate."
So the Lord God said to the serpent,
"Because you have done this, you are cursed more than all animals. You will crawl on your belly and eat dust all the days of your life. And I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. He will crush your head, and you will strike his heel.
To the woman he said,
I will greatly increase your pain in childbearing. In pain you will give birth to children. Your husband will rule over you.
To Adam he said,
Because you listened to your wife and ate from the tree, the ground is cursed because of you. Through painful toil, you will eat from it all the days of your life. By the sweat of your brow you will eat your food until you return to the ground, for dust you are, and to dust you will return.
Adam named his wife Eve, because she would become the mother of all the living. The Lord God made garments of skin for Adam and his wife and clothed them. Then he drove them out of the Garden of Eden. At the east side of the Garden of Eden, he placed cherubim and a flaming sword to guard the way to the tree of life.